Hey guys, back in the shop, and we've got Mark's car finally back in. The drivetrain parts that we got all built from John down at TRE does a great job. John down at TRE did my entire drivetrain and had any issues with it whatsoever. So just wanted to give you an overview of this little rear end we got here. Supposedly can handle quite a bit. Mine has. As you can see, he puts a sight glass right there, so you can actually see your level, your oil level. And you know, you got your drain plug there on the bottom. She's all painted up, and I'm sure she's got brand new gears inside, all nice and painted. Looks really good. Feels nice, really nice. No clack clack or nothing, man. So I'm sure that this thing's going to be a really good rear end for this car. So we're going to go ahead and shove her on in. I'll show you the whole process of doing that. Got to drop the rear subframe. We got a mustache bar. I got the bolts over on the table for the mustache bar. But yeah, I guess here we go. Alright, got the mounting brackets for the front of the diff on there. As you can see, there is a left hand side and a right hand side. So just 3 bolts. You know, that way those go on these guys right here. As you can tell, this is where those brackets go, and then the back of the rear end mounts to these 3 points. I know you can't really see it because it's kind of dark. Maybe you can see it there. Okay, so these 3 points mount to these guys right here. So only problem is though is I've got to pull off these 2 bolts, swing this side out. Same thing here, swing this side out. You don't really want to mess with this bolt. As you can see, it's kind of an eccentric style bolt, and it messes with your alignment. So usually you just want to take out the outer ones, swing everything out so you can get the axles apart. I'm going to wipe those off, get those cleaned back up. Yeah, there's a little grass on them. It's been sitting outside for a little while, weed whacking around the car. It kind of got some grass around it. So but also I don't know if we kind of went over the rear end, the install on the sway bar. He had bought these white line thicker sway bars and stuff. They come with this little bracket. They come with this bracket too. This all replaces all your stock stuff. As you can see, it's pretty self-explanatory, kind of a sandwich bracket. This is a centering clamp. Same thing over here. The only thing I have not done yet is I haven't tightened these guys down yet. These things are kind of loose, so just wanted to show you that. This thing's got different mounting points. You know, it's a nice sport suspension sway bar. We got the D2s on there. Pretty nice D2 coilovers, and I'll just show you, you know, what it's going to entail on pulling this whole thing apart. But yeah, and as you can see in there, the mustache bar, nice piece right there. A pretty nice piece. Take out a lot of weight, you know, well, not a lot of weight. It takes out a little bit of weight, but definitely helps. So yeah, here we go.
Don't stop. 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 Don't. don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't.
Alright, rear end's in. I gotta tighten everything down, but I want to give you a close-up. Hopefully you can see this pretty well. So up inside there are 3 bolts. There's actually one down here. So you got your 2 bolts. And then I do like the stock mounts up here. Keeps it, lets it flex a little bit. So you're not, totally smashing the rear end when you launch it. And then, yep, axles engaged. Boom. I'll put those lower control arms back on, but yeah, just gotta tighten that up. Rear end's in. So I don't know if I'm gonna do the drive line today because I want to drop the tank, and we're going to take these brake lines off. We're gonna take these brake lines off, and I gotta rerun all of that because we're going to do the hydraulic handbrake. But the hydraulic handbrake, since they don't sell these anymore, I think, at least that's what my buddy Alan told me. Anyway, I got the rear end in. I'm gonna tighten everything down. The mustache bar is tight, but these ones aren't tight yet, so I gotta tighten these down, and just gotta tighten it there. So about as far as we're gonna go for that right now. I'll get everything tight.